Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to create a Seesaw activity using one of your favorite worksheets. First I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the worksheet that I want to use. My students have been measuring trees and I want them to create a line plot. This is a wonderful activity that I have found on Teacher Pay Teachers, and you can see down here at the bottom the author's copyright information is at the bottom, and I'm going to keep that copyright information as I share this activity with my students. I'm going to press Command-Shift-4 on my Mac to take a screenshot of this worksheet. Once I've done that, I will see it on my desktop. I will go into Seesaw and click on the plus sign, create activity. My library is full of activities right now, but you can see here there's a create new activity button. We're going to click on that. We're going to give this a name. Then we're going to type the student's instructions. You can list lots of different instructions that you ask your students to do. One of the great things I like about Seesaw activities is they have these cute little shortcuts that get students interested, especially students who might not have high reading abilities. So in this one, I want my students to type the numbers on the line plot. I can add voice instructions for my lower level students or students in preschool through maybe first or second grade who need some support with the reading. I can add a multimedia instructions. I've seen people who put in YouTube videos or safe share videos in this spot as well. You can also put an example. I like to have an example so that when my students open it, they see a picture of what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my screenshots, and that will be there as my students' examples. Okay, from there I'm going to add the template for my students' responses, which is the same worksheet as the one I had listed as my example. From here, if there's any labeling or captions or drawing or anything that I need to do, I can do that here as well. Okay, for the time being, my activity looks good. It looks like it's ready to be saved. So I'm going to click Save. Okay, I can from this screen, I can contribute this activity to Seesaw, but if it's something that is copyright protected, I would just simply share it with your students. You're going to go ahead and click on Share. From here, I can do a couple of different things. I can click on this particular class and all 16 students will get it. However, if this is an activity that I want to differentiate and only assign to certain students, I can click this Edit Students and I can change that as well. I can click which students I want to complete this activity. Okay, from here I can then go ahead and I can share this with them. You can see here that it has changed from 16 students to 5 students so that only those 5 students will get it. Now, if I would like to schedule it, in some Seesaw subscriptions you can schedule when this is actually pushed out to your students. I'm going to click Schedule and I can have the option of sharing immediately or on a specific date and time. And so if I want to share it out on the 5th of January, I can do that, and I can choose what time I want them to receive it. When I'm ready, I go back to my class. I might not see it here at first if it's something that I'm scheduled to push out at a later date. So I can go over here and I can see scheduled and I can see where it's going to be coming out to my students. So that's it for uploading your favorite worksheet to Teacher Pay Teachers. I hope you enjoyed.